This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us from Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces, New Mexico, home to the Aggies of New Mexico State. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the New Mexico State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the New Mexico State Aggies offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Cutler. Punts it out of the air.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
He wants to throw it again. Going for it all. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
One of the areas they really focused on in this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Looks as if they'll stay aggressive here. They go 5 wide on 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Working that wide receiver screen. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On target. At the 45, on his way. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Williams will pass. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands. So,
he's getting ahead of steam. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball.
Sneak gets it done.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Stanley. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. What happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. On the ground, it's Callaway. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So you get stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Across the 45. It's a seam wide open. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Williams looking for a man. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Let's go. A run for the quarterback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
That sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Takes a handoff. It's Callaway. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield. Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Caught over the middle. It's Pride. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
When the football is thrown accurately, where I can catch it and be a runner after the catch, it makes all the difference in the world. I can keep that speed up. Now I can break tackles like you see here and go make big plays for my offense.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
Looking for a man. It's Cutler. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, running back on the move. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moss. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
That cornerback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bullock. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch right at the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield, it's Cutler. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush, but with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Pulls it in, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Aggies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Hunt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Bennett. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Four wide receivers on 2nd and inches. They might try to take a shot. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Williams will pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play, and the wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bullock. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards over there.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field, around midfield, going for it the wise move. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, Kennesaw State.
This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. He'll do it himself on the draw. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And he's tackled at the 41. Brings up 2nd down.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Williams looking for a man. Got it in the middle. It's Rogers. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Quarterback duplicitous in his dealing. Some would even say sneaky. The State scores it.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
New Mexico State offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the...
Oh, a lot of space. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And the throw out to the sideline for just a few yards.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Callaway. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Callaway. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Going to swing it on second down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. But where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Williams will pass. Under fire. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like it's been a terrific scene there today in Las Cruces. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Aggie Memorial Stadium.
New Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The short hands. It's Bennett. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
So now it's second and long. Williams looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Wallace. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. They want to run this quarterback. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards.
Sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
24, New Mexico State, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Stanley. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Pulls it in. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. It's first and 10 from the 31.
How about the hit on the tight end there? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
Nice move to keep running. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker.
Absolutely. absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He shanked it. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. I think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. He stuck the last. In the end zone, they'll try to follow suit here. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Williams will pass. Rushes on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Second down now after the sack. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Man, can you imagine if they hadn't picked up the first down? It would have been, what are you doing running the football?
Oh, the fans would be so irate. That's one of those where, come on, what is that? You can't be that conservative. Oh, yeah, no. That was a great call. Good job. That was a great job. It worked perfectly.
Pass interference. Offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
Let's go. Looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Williams looking for a man. Got a man. It's Wallace. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Quickly to the tight end. He's not going to get there. Short on 4th down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Williams will pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. He's got him. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Working that left side now. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, so nice to have a QB. When you need him, in the moments, can get those big 3rd down conversions with his legs. He does it here. He showed you the wheels some today, but a nice job late in this football game when you really need it.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free.
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and that was an easy call for the referees.
With the catch, it's Bryson. Snowed under by the defense.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He'll take it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give them a little crease, you can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Williams looking for a man. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get rid of it. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. And now the lead is even bigger.
And how about the three-pointer from downtown? The long field goal attempt, they trust their kicker, and it took every inch. Just hits the crossbar and gets over and goes in.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead. Get the football back here. Missed opportunity.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you?
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Coming out with it, it's King. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Pressure coming. Looking for a huge play. He's got it on the outside. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Wants to throw it. Under fire. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. To send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. Keeps looking downfield. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Aggies want to move quickly. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Makes the grab. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Back to pass on 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Aggies!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wallace. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Williams will pass. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. They want to throw it. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football.